Welcome back to Honey, I'm Home. Today we're gonna go to the beach because, well, life is a beach, right? But I thought it might be kind of cool to show you about how to drive on the beach here in Oregon. We live in a state right now that it's legal to drive on the beach. In fact, it's a one thing you want to do is always let the traffic that's coming up the beach, coming off, let them come off first. Always give them room so they can come on and off the beach without having to stop. So, like, if you lose your momentum, you can get stuck. It looks like the approach right now is looking good. This is the approach by Gearhart, Oregon. Another thing is, if your vehicle has traction control, you need to turn that off and make sure it's all the way off. Normally it's going to ding. You'll hear the Jeep ding. We have a 2012 Jeep Liberty. You need to make sure that it is actually all the way off, and there's the beep right there. So that means it's off. No more traction control. Four-wheel drive, not 100% necessary, but definitely you want it. Put it down in first gear, or if you got a manual, of course, first gear, and just keep your momentum when you go onto the beach. The reason you turn the traction control off is because of the way traction control works. It will brake your tires. It'll put the brakes on to make your tires spinning or stop spinning. And you don't want that. You want to keep your momentum because you don't want to stop in the middle of this soft sand. A lot of times it's a lot worse than this. So you keep your momentum going, you stay in first gear, and you turn your traction control all the way off and you won't have a problem. That is how we drive onto the beach in Oregon. And once you're out on the beach, you can enjoy watching the surfers. In October in Oregon. Yeah, it's cold. 57 degrees out. This guy's out there surfing or boogie boarding. And of course the sunset. And the other thing that you can do when you turn your traction control off is you can slyly reach your hand down and turn the heater down without your wife knowing. That darn tassel. The other thing about driving on the beach is it is a highway. 25 miles an hour is the speed limit. Stay right, to the oncoming traffic. You don't want to get up in the soft sand. Stay in the wetter, harder sand. You can go all the way up into the dunes, you can't go up into the dunes. You can go up to the grass, okay? So don't go into the grass, you'll get a ticket. Don't drive in the grass, don't drive on the clam beds. A lot of clam diggers here that want to be able to eat them. It's a no-no, and that's a big fine too. And there's some clam diggers right there actually. So another thing is, don't drive in the water, okay? The roadway, the driving that where it's legal is down to the water and up to the grass. And that's it. So just be responsible, you know.
Always keep an eye out for holes you might not see.
Yeah.
Passing the Peter Iredale shipwreck. If you have time, look it up. It's an interesting story.